Hey, 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 and we're live. Welcome to today's mind mapping session. Going to give you all a brief overview of holistic wellness sessions that I do. So let me share my screen. How does it look on here? Okay, so a holistic health mind map is used to develop personalized wellness plans and practical tools for self assessment and growth. So, today I'm going to show you how to create one for yourself. And I'm also going to kind of go over what a holistic health overview session would look like if you were to schedule a session with me, the holistic wellness consultant. So today we're going to cover understanding the overall concept of what holistic health is and its various dimensions. We're going to get an introduction to creating a comprehensive mind map for holistic health, and we're going to identify key aspects of physical, emotional, spiritual, and social health. We're going to give some practical exercises on creating a holistic health overview mind map for yourself, and strategies for balancing different aspects of health and addressing areas that need attention. We're also going to do a little discussion on using the mind map as a tool for ongoing self assessment and growth. So, brief introduction. I'm Perp 30, the energy healer and holistic wellness consultant, and I'll be your facilitator for this session. The goal of this session is to provide an in depth exploration of holistic health, encompassing physical, emotional, spiritual, and social dimensions. It's a lot that goes into holistic health, so we're going to pinpoint all of that. And as a holistic wellness consultant, I really strive to give you an understanding of how these dimensions interconnect to form a comprehensive approach to your wellness. So, we're going to go through using mind maps, and we will create a personalized holistic health overview for yourself, your family, even your business. If you would like, I'll just be giving you the overall tools of personalizing it and identifying areas for improvement. The holistic health overview is one of the many packages that I offer, or sessions that I offer within my packages. I have two packages that I have here up on the screen: the Creative Life Strategy package, which is including a customized weekly schedule, mind mapping for creative projects. You'll get your energy flow report. You get a strategic goal setting session and a 1 month follow-up support within that session. So this holistic health overview would be one of the possible sessions that you could have with me within that creative life strategy package. That could also be included in the project development package, but this is tailored for creative entrepreneurs and businesses. This package focuses on integrating creative energy with your business efficiency. So, if we were to do a holistic health overview session, it would be for your business and the people included in it to make sure that everything flows efficiently. And it includes energy flow reports for your team, mind mapping for your business projects, and goal setting workshops. That includes 3 months of ongoing consultation. If you want information or more information about that, you can book a 15-minute free consultation with me at calendly.com/perp30, or you can book any one of these sessions as well at that link. So let's hop into it. So, understanding the concept of holistic health and its various dimensions. So, first, holistic health. What is it? It is about looking at the big picture, considering not just our physical bodies, but also our emotions, spirituality, and social connections. It's recognizing that all these aspects of our lives are interconnected and play a crucial role in our overall well-being. So by embracing holistic health, we can achieve greater balance, resilience, and vitality. So this is, well, this was supposed to be an actual mind map here, but I'm in a presentation mode, so I can't click it and move it. But it also means taking care of your mind, body, and spirit equally. So sometimes when we're thinking about our health, we're just thinking about our physical health, and we're not understanding the correlation between our emotions and our health on a physical level, our spiritual health and our health on a physical level, because it all really is interconnected. And understanding each dimension of them is vital when you want a more whole health and wellness lifestyle. So it also means not to settle for band-aid solutions, but instead getting to the root of the problem and curating it. So within a session with me, you would be really getting to the root of what issues you're having in your life, where they stem from. Is it from your emotions? Is it from your spiritual? Is it actually physical? And really curing them instead of just saying, oh, I get headaches or whatever the illness is, and just kind of putting a band-aid on top of that. We really get to the root of those things. So it also means eating a healthy fruit, veggie, and protein-based diet to get the proper nutrition you need. So our bodies, when we're eating, I really focus in on our eating habits, our consumption habits as a whole, and making sure that we're eating healthy foods, make sure that we are putting in proper nutritions, and that's specific to what your body needs and what type of energy levels that you're putting out. So doing that really promotes well-rounded nutritional plans. So holistic health also means caring for our planet and spending time outside and exercising, because those little things could really be minor but play a huge role in our overall health. So they really play a big role in holistic health as well. This is an excerpt from my mindful eating journal. It's a 30-day journal that really helps give you numerous amounts of holistic wellness tips and practices that you can incorporate into your life, and then 30 days of journaling space to document how they're affecting you. And you can get that at the softspot414.com. Mindful eating journal is what that is. So let's really hop into creating a comprehensive mind map for holistic health. So now that we have an understanding of what holistic health is and all of its dynamics, I want to show you a mind map for holistic health, because mind mapping is a fantastic tool for organizing complex information and visualizing connections. So I just said a lot about what holistic health is, but when you see it on an actual map, you'll be able to understand how each thing correlates to other. So today we're going to use mind mapping to create comprehensive overviews of our holistic health. And by integrating the dimensions of physical, emotional, and spiritual, and also social health into a single visual representation, and how we can manage insights of our overall well-being with this tool. So this is a example of a holistic health overview. So first, we identify the key aspects of your physical, emotional, spiritual, and social health. We'll have each one of these in one of the legs. So we have social health here. We got physical health here. Within your physical health, we would go over your medical care. We see how that is included. Your sleep plays a role in your physical health. Nutrition plays a role. And exercise plays a role in your physical health. With emotional health, we would go over self-awareness, stress management, and emotions, and how they all are affecting whatever your specific health is emotionally. Then we'll go over your spiritual health, which includes your values, your purpose here, all of your beliefs and practices that help nurture your spiritual well-being, and seeing how much of that you have in your overall regimen and practices. How many practices do you even have to nurture that? So your social health includes your community engagement, looking at those things such as communication skills, social support networks, and your relationships gives a idea of the overall health of your social health. So when you are creating a holistic health overview mind map, you want to make sure you start by reflecting on your current state of being in each dimension. So I just showed you each one of the dimensions. We would go in depth and see what your current state is, and then use the mind map as a template to provide visual for your strengths, challenges, and priorities for each, and improving each. So not only were we just named them, we're also going to give the strengths and challenges and make sure that you have actionable and tangible ways in which you could go about improving them. Then we're going to make sure that we set actionable goals and strategies for enhancing that, and we go over how to do that. This is a example of the weekly agenda that once we go over all of the dimensions of your health, we would then create you a agenda to make sure that we're delegating proper time management of said sectors. How are you highlighting your health every day? That's what we will be putting this into, and we'll go really in depth and making sure that we're understanding the themes of the day, making sure that what we're doing daily is in correlation with how nature is cycling each day, even with times of the day. And this is all personalizable for you and what your particular stance is in life at the particular moment. So I have a lot of different examples here that we'll go over just to give you more idea of how in depth the dimensions of each of these sectors go. So your work life, your fitness, your bedtime routines, your chores, what you're doing on a leisure time, your personal development are all taken into account when we're creating this. Let me get back here. So we want to make sure that you feel free to get creative and make your mind map as a true reflection of your unique journey towards wellness. I also have this synchronized success method. It's a Word document that is it not letting me? Okay. Yeah, this synchronized success document pretty much maps out how to do this for yourself. Like I said, I'm just giving an overview of what a session would look like and what things you would need to incorporate in creating this for yourself. And if you would like this, reach out and I can send it to you to your email. Send me your email, name, and everything, and I can send that to you as well. Because this really gets to the nitty gritty. Really gets to the nitty gritty. It gives you all of the each daily energies. It makes sure that you jot down every aspect of the activities in your day and also assist you in creating goals for each of those activities. And this is pretty much the step by step that we would go over within a session with me. And you will be able to utilize my expertise in this, but you can also do it for yourself. Okay, so now we're going to go over some strategies for balancing different aspects of health and addressing areas that need attention in your life. So when you're creating this mind map and where you're utilizing your mind map, make sure that you are prioritizing mindfulness. Recognize and prioritize competing health dimensions by setting clear, achievable goals for each. So we went over what those dimensions were. So you will want to make sure that you're mindful of how they are sometimes overlap and make sure that you are prioritizing which one is more beneficial for your current needs. And that, again, is like I said, sometimes could be a little bit overwhelming. That's why I offer the sessions, in order to give you that support and prioritization of these many different facets of ourselves. Secondly, you want to make sure that you have scheduled self-care. So implement structured self-care routines that nurture all areas of health, such as regular exercise, meditation, social outings, and adequate rest. Many times when we're creating schedules for ourselves or addressing our health, we kind of put a lot of work into it, put all of the things we got to do. And on that to-do list, we got to make sure that we are scheduling in self-care, rest, exercise, meditation, and doing it lovingly, and considering that you don't always have to be go, 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 go. Balance. Take care of yourself. Give yourself time to actually feel any of the things that you may be doing all day. How does your body feel? Sit with yourself so that you can set more aligned goals for yourself. 3, be intentional, have intentional action. So approach areas of concern with deliberate intention and compassion. That's what I was just saying. Allowing for self-reflection and adaptive changes as needed. So if you just constantly going, sometimes we try to get quick fixes and then we don't really notice how they're affecting us because we're continuously on the go. We're not even taking in the wins or the success or the progression of said focuses or things that are affecting our health, because we're continuously doing things. So we really got to make sure that we have an intentional action. So setting in for reflection, that's very important. Also, continuous assessment, regularly evaluating your well-being in each of these dimensions by using tools like journals or apps to track your progress and make informed adjustments. I got a little picture of the mindful eating journal up here. Again, that's a magnificent tool for tracking your progress daily. In the journal, we actually have a section where you would document how you feel, your emotions every day. What did you eat today? How much water did you take in? And being able to look back on that and track it is pivotal for continued success, so that you know what's working, what's not, what affected you, what didn't, how did it help you get to this goal, or what may be distracting you. It's all a continuous assessment. So the fifth thing to make sure that you are approaching these and balancing these aspects of your health is seeking support. So leverage support networks, including your friends and family or even professionals, to maintain balance and address specific health concerns effectively. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You're not by yourself. Your health is important. So make sure that you're getting the help that you need whenever you need it. If you're not able to figure it out, there's something that somebody else may be good at in order to assist you in it. So be sure that you're leveraging your networks. Be sure that you're taking advantage. If you're watching this right now, this may be your sign to get a session, because maybe none of these things have been actually brought to your awareness that you needed support in, as and even creating a more healthier lifestyle. You just know that you don't want to do what you're doing right now, but you need some assistance in getting where you really want to be. So seek support. All right, so using mind map as a tool for ongoing self-assessment and growth. Your mind map isn't just a one-time exercise, it's a dynamic tool for ongoing self-assessment and growth. And here's how you can use it. Regularly revisit your mind map. So after a session, after you sit down and write all of those things out that you want to be, that you've been made aware of, make sure that you are tracking the progress and reassessing those priorities. You want to make sure that you use it as a springboard for setting new goals and exploring new avenues of personal growth. So when you do it one time, don't let that just be your last time, because it can actually catapult you into bigger and better goals. If your first goal is just you waking up at a certain time, your next goal could be implementing something to do in that time. It's steps. And we are very big on progress versus perfection. So if you keep going and keep progressing, you will keep getting better and better and better. So make sure you're also sharing your insights and experience with others to make sure that you are inspiring and supporting other people along your journey. That's what I'm doing here. I use mind maps as a way to really set goals for myself and develop my self-care practices and all of those things. So I'm using them, and I'm also sharing them to help others on their wellness journey. And that's very important, because the journey that you're on, the path that you're on is unique to you. So there are parts of it that others may need to utilize on their journey that they've never seen before. So be sure that you are sharing and inspiring as you're continuing on, and just even having that space to inspire others could also help you continue setting new goals for yourself and keep going. All right. So I hope this has been helpful. Anybody here got any questions? I don't know if we in
Yeah, I know. It'll be the first dope presentation as always. Um, a lot of things were coming up for me in the moment. But I did have one question as it pertains to in the beginning when you was talking about the first step was like the assessment of like how you're doing
Mm-hmm.
in those areas. Is there like a resource for us to be able to like reflect on it, like to get like a more in depth? Cause maybe I don't know how I'm feeling emotionally. You feel what I'm saying? Like, um, do you have any guidance for that? If I'm coming to you and I really don't really know where I'm at in those areas, are there like certain questions that you could ask me to get those things up out of me?
Well, yeah, absolutely. In a session, I would suggest us doing a little breath work, feeling into our emotions, taking some deep breaths. Seeing, I would ask, where do you feel any sensations in your body? If you can't just answer right based off of the top of your head, maybe it's in your body, maybe experiencing something physically, some physical sensations that until you sit and intentionally assess, you may not know right off the top of your
Right.
head.
So
So
that's a
just right
part
now.
of like what you bring when you're doing the sessions. It's like coaching as well. Like,
Yeah, it also does include coaching.
okay.
That's why these are overviews of the session, just
Mm-hmm.
kind of like things that you may be able to use in your day to day. But if you do need the assistance, I'm sharing on what we can get to the nitty gritty on in a one-on-one session, because I do have a multitude of skills. Like I said, I'm a holistic wellness consultant. I do Reiki, as well as um, nutritional counseling. So there's a lot of different tools in my Barney bag that I pull out in a session.
Right. And how much is the session?
A one-on-one session will be $99.
Mm-hmm.
That
And that's for the
The
creative.
creative life session is actually $300 per
Okay.
session, and that includes a month of ongoing
Like
support.
check in.
Yeah, so we'll do a session, and then that will include, because before we even meet together, I'll go over your energy flow report, and I'll have an in-depth understanding of how your energy flows naturally, and then I would listen and speak with you and see what areas you want to focus on, and have a kind of pre-curated idea of what ways to go.
Mm, that's really dope. That's really dope. Just for $300. So when you say ongoing, is it like 3 months?
No, it's 1 month for the creative life strategy session, but for the personal development package, that's 3 months.
Mm, okay.
And that package starts at $1,200.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I can go back to that page too. Boom.
This one, yeah. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
remember you presenting this last time. I remember you was talking about the different packages and things. So the creative life strategy is 300, and the project development is not 1200.
Yes,
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
project development, I wouldn't necessarily have to sit with everyone on your team, but it does take into account more of a synergistic nature. So it'll be anybody that you're encountering with. It could be your team at work. It could also be your family. That you know, just creating a more synergized type of patterns for y'all. A plan, any goal setting, and just enhancement.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Good
Mm-hmm.
answer.
Okay. So again, you can let me go back to that. You can book any of my sessions at this link here, calendly.com/the perp 30. You can go to the softspot414.com for any products, wellness products, and more information about me and all of the offerings that we have at the Soft Spot as well. That mindful eating journal, that's a way. It does offer like 14 pages before it even gets into the journaling of different tips and tools on how you can incorporate holistic wellness into your life on a daily. So that's another tool for support. And I believe that's it. Make sure. Yeah. Peace.